Hi there. Tonight I'm going to solve some of the problems you might see on tomorrow's quiz on solving exponential and logarithmic equations. So let's get started. In the first problem here, I have an exponential equation that I'm going to have to solve by taking logs of both sides of the equation. So my first step is to isolate the base and exponent on the left side of the equation. So to do that, I'm going to add 4.1 to both sides. It's going to make it drop out on the left, leaving me with 20 to the 7.2k minus 6, and that's equal to 92.1. First word tonight is June. Alright, now I'm ready to take the log of both sides. Now I'm going to use a base that's equal to 20. Whatever this number is, that's the base in the original problem, you need to take a log with a base equal to that. So when I do that, the result is that this disappears altogether on the left. I'm left with 7.2k minus 6 equals log 92.1 base 20. So let me go to my calculator and do log 92.1 base 20, which on my calculator I'm going to do as log 92.1 divide by log 20. So let's see, I'm going to do log 92.1 close parentheses, very important, divided by log 20. And I get 1.50977. So now I have 7.2k minus 6 equals 1.50, round up to 503. Now I just need to solve my linear equation here, so I'm going to add 6. It's going to give me 7.2k is equal to 7.503. And then the last step is to divide by 7.2. So once again, I'm going to need to use my calculator. So do 7.503 divided by 7.2, and I get 1.042. And that's my solution. Alright, the next problem is a log equals log equation, and I always solve these by first condensing. If there are two logs on the left side of the equal sign, condense them into one. But for this problem right here, I only have one, so I don't have to do any condensing. So my next step then is just to equate the arguments of the logs. Now here I have a quadratic equation that has both an x squared and an x term. So I'm going to solve that by factoring. So I need to move every term to the left side of the equal sign, and that's going to give me x squared plus 8x plus 7 equals 0. Next two words tonight are is busting. That's is busting. B-U-S-T-I-N-G. Alright, now I'm going to factor, and I'm going to get x plus 7 and x plus 1. Now I need to set each factor equal to 0 and solve for x, so that gives me solutions of x equals negative 7 or x equals negative 1. And those are my solutions. Okay, in the next problem I have a log equals a number problem. I don't have logs on both sides, I only have logs on one side. So I'm going to do that by first condensing the logs on the left and then rewriting the equation in exponential form. Next words tonight are out all. Okay, so let me condense. This is addition, so when I condense, I'm going to have multiplication, and that means log 925 x squared equals 1. Alright, now I'm going to rewrite that in exponential form. So I go 9 to the first power is equal to 25x squared. And now I have a quadratic equation that I'm going to solve by taking square roots. Because I only have an x squared term, I don't have an x term. So I can solve by isolating the x squared. And I get x squared equals 9 over 25. Now I'm ready to take the plus minus square root, the left and the right, and I get x equals plus or minus 3/5. And the next word tonight is the word over. Alright, so in the next problem I have the same thing going on here. I have logs equal to a number. So what I need to do is first condense the log into a single log. So that's going to give me log 2. And since I have subtraction, I'm going to change that into division. Alright, now I'm ready to write my equation in exponential form. So I say 2 squared is equal to x over x minus 2. Now I have a simple rational equation to solve. So I'm going to do that by writing my equation as a proportion. So write the 4 over 1 and then cross multiply. So I get x times 1 equals 4 times x minus 2. And now I just have a linear equation to solve. So I'm going to distribute the 4. Then I'm going to subtract 4x. And that gives me negative 3x equals negative 8. And lastly, I'm going to divide by negative 3. And I get my solution of x equals 8/3. The secret sentence tonight is the title of a song in the musical Carousel. So if you want to write that in your note as well. Maybe I'll even give you a few more points. Alright, that's it for tonight. Hope you found this helpful, and you can celebrate. We're now officially done with any and all new material for the school year. Cheers!